What's up, family? This is just a quick video about that the McDonald's with the baby mama and the baby daddy arguing over the McDonald's. Yeah, it was I've been in a situation kind of like that. It's kind of like that, but it's a little different. And it's just the whole situation is ratchet. First off, is McDonald's. Like you see how people act, the people who even eat McDonald's. You see how they act. It's just a whole ratchet situation. First off, why why you ain't got your kids no groceries, baby girl? Yeah. And I'm saying that I say she ain't got no groceries because she the one that said, my bridge card don't come on to the 7. When they say some stuff like that, they ain't got groceries. So why you ain't got them kids no groceries? You went and sold your bridge card? That's sorry on her part. Off top. Why you ain't got nothing? Then why you ain't got no food? I seen her. She came on the next video with her weave and all that on. She one of them type of chicks. Boy, I know you out here dropping it like it's hot. You a new day modern. You a modern female. Most modern females got 10 to 20 niggas. They liking them. They putting loves on their pictures. They all in their inbox and Instagram with all these niggas. You ain't got nobody buy your kids no food. Not even their daddies. And one of them come with some little food, and you give him a hard time, like, no, you can't see. And then that's bull junk on his part because, okay, you bring your son a bag of McDonald's every day, but if this baby mama ain't got no food all in the house, nigga, you got your son surviving off of McDonald's meal a day. Where the logic at in that? So that's ratchet on his part. Why would you even go over there like that? Even and then that's how I gotta be fake because come on, any real, you can't hate her that bad because you wouldn't go over there at all. Because what type of person, even if you ain't messing with her or nothing, and your son over there, that ain't nothing to buy a kid some what, give her $6-7 to get a hot ready for her kids, so she ain't even got to argue at you about your kid food. You coming over there with one bag of food, you could have, bought them kids a hot ready or something. That ain't nothing. Niggas do that for women that you ain't even that you just met. I done just met females before, and just to kick it with them, to have them come out kick it with them, you would buy their kids some food, go by the house. I had homegirls, I go by their house and kick it, and they got kids, and I go in there. I know me and her finna be drinking and shit, so I stop at the liquor store. I grab her kids chips and candy and all types of shit. That's just what niggas do. You feel me? I done just met a female before, and you know what I mean. She told me like her and her kid ain't had no food and shit. I done went and bought them some food and everything. Like, here y'all go, baby. It ain't, that's, that ain't shit. You know what I mean? Now, if you do that for a person and they start acting honorary and shit like that, now if you was doing that and she would start acting honorary, then I ain't gonna take nothing. And then I would test her to see. It's a way they could have tested each other that we could see who was the real parent or not. Now, if he go over there with little food and she knows that she don't want her one son to eat this in front of all her kids, all she had to do was say, "Well, I'm about to pack his clothes up, and you go with your daddy for a week or so until my bridge card come on." Now, if that man would have been like, "No, he can't go with me. I got a life. I got to do this. I can't take him with me and all that," he a bull junk daddy. He just coming over there starring, starring junk really because she gonna say something if you just keep trying to bring one McDonald's for one kid and she got 4 other kids. She gonna say something. So that it shows he was a bull junk, and he could attest to her if he would have came and been like, "Oh, yo, my kids, you ain't got no link card or nothing like that. Okay, well, I'm coming to get my son." And he come. That's what I would do because I don't even eat bull crap. I eat organic. So if my baby mama ever called me and said, my other kids here, but I ain't got no food for them. What could I do? I'd be like, well, other than saying I'll bring my son something to eat, and they daddy got to find. I'd be like, well, I'm coming to get my son. And then I throw her if she cool with me. Here go shit $10, $20. Go get your kids a pizza or something. Cause I used to do that. Like with my baby mother for my new kid, my son Lil Bill. He his my even before we even had a baby, she used to come with me. She had a man and we was creeping. And she'd come hang with me, and then before she go home, while I'm taking her home, I stop. Be like, with your kids, I stop and get her a pizza or something for the whole family. A couple of Little Caesars pizza and a pop. Some even her man, so he won't be all on her back and shit. He drink little beers. I be like, get your boyfriend a couple of them beers, so that nigga won't be tripping on you. Shit, where you been going all day. Little shit like that. So. Maybe dog just broke as hell. He couldn't, do no shit like that. Can't, I don't know. But that's just like something I never even thought of. Now maybe if the girl start acting, now maybe if my baby mama would have had started acting like I gotta do it, like nigga, I'm not leaving with you unless you buy my kids some pieces and stuff. Then I'd have been like, man, I'm not buying nothing. Get out of here. But it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. It used to be sometimes that I know we done had a good day. We done been hanging, and she'd have got a little food because I done bought her lunch or something. We been hanging all day. I'll stop and get her kids a little pizza because I'd be like, you about to go home to your kids. I know they probably want something to eat. Just how, I do. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. If baby dog was that broken, all he could afford is his son at McDonald's. But then, no, I heard McDonald's meal, a Happy Meal cost damn near $8 now. It used to cost $2 back in the day, so I don't know. And then, what if he did? What if he said, okay, here you go, I'm bringing my son this McDonald's, but here go a pack of hot dogs, a can of chili, and some buns, so you can feed your kid. How would she react? Because some rats, some baby mama terrorists would be like, nigga, you ain't about to feed my kids no hot dogs and you got this my other son some McDonald's, they don't want it. Some women would have did that. Some females, not women, some females would have did that. I know females that they done called and asked for some food for their kids, and the daddy tried to send real groceries, and she mad because she wanted fast food, and don't want to cook the shit and mad. I done seen that. So it's just a crazy situation. You don't know who them people with, but for them to even be in that type of situation, something wrong on both parts. Because how would you feel? Okay, you taking your son some McDonald's once a day, but nigga, if his mama ain't got no food stamps, like she said, she ain't got no way to feed her kids, nigga, you got one meal to survive your son, and then I wouldn't even feel right with my son sitting in no other kid's face eating. That's gonna bring trouble to the son. That's gonna make him hate your son. So of course that nigga would have took something, but she acting all entitled too. The only thing she should have did was, when the nigga was like, well, send him out to the car with me. She'd have been like, well, I don't want you in front of my house with it. Take him with you. Bring him back tomorrow, a couple days when I got my stamp. But that would have been too much like, right. Even if he would have been like, well, I'm going to take him with me and I'll keep him I guarantee you she would have said no. So, just like with my situation, when I was talking about, my son, since he been born, my little baby son, I wasn't with his mama. She had a whole family and everything, but we messed around, had a baby. So I was sending my son shit sending him shit his whole life. With Pampers, clothes, stroller, bottles, Pampers, everything, all the way up until not that long ago, up until last October, November or something like that. And But when I was sending stuff, she had told me like my kids, my daughter and them be getting jealous because my Bill always getting some stuff and they never getting nothing. And remind y'all, her baby daddy lived with her. Her boyfriend lived with her. I don't see how he still with her after he done found out she had a baby on her. This nigga a sap, but whatever. He still live with her, and she's so. Other than me being like, well, nah, I ain't gotta buy your kids nothing to do with doing all that, cause I wanted to keep down a little piece. I said, well, what's your daughter like? So I started sending her stuff her little daughter like, little slimes, and whatever the little girls like. I sent her son, she said he liked the coloring books and little cars and shit. I sent him that little shit. And she said they was happy when I was sending that stuff. And she still found a way to alienate me, bro, and not let me see my son. She found, I was doing everything right and still found a way to like, well, this, that, they'd go to the next thing. Damn, he doing that right. Well, what if I can ruffle this? It's like the new age modern women look for stuff to do stuff. So that man knew he was starting a fire, and that girl said she would mess with him too. Like they still had sex sometimes when she made the second video. So he knew what he was doing. Nigga, you went over there for that. Niggas be wanting drama just like girls do. Yeah, nigga went over there for that. Cause then, if I know I can't, I know how she is. I know I usually buy her kids some shit to eat. I'm not even gonna go over there and do that because it's gonna start something. But on another hand, nah, okay, he a hoe ass nigga. He bought one kid some McDonald's and bought the rest, and he a hoe ass nigga. But what about how many women all our life order they self something to eat and don't get their kids nothing? How many women y'all know go stop at fast food restaurants and eat it in the car before they get in the house with the kids, and they go in there and cook them kids oodles and noodles and hot dogs, and you know what I'm saying? Why they got a purse full of McDonald's and shit like that? I know plenty women do that. Shit, I even see my mama and them. They used to go to restaurants and shit, coming back laughing, sucking their teeth, and but they carry y'all back. I be here, ain't got shit to eat. Ha 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 ha. When I was younger, I was like, damn, y'all done went out. Yup, nah. So I know how that is. So women been doing that. How many females done did that? Laid up in a room with they bum ass nigga, sitting in their room eating ribs and shit, while they kids out there eating hot Takis or snack or whatever they can get up on, some potato, some cut up potatoes fried or anything they can get up on, but the girl in the room eating happy piece of ribs and shrimp. Shit with they bum ass niggas. I done seen that millions of times. So y'all ain't gonna make it like, well, she the queen and she did right. She still, cause no, hell no. If anything, if she knew she couldn't afford her kids, she came by them that way. She was sorry if she couldn't. The nigga came with the McDonald's. She could at least cut the little burger up in four. Said it's 4 kids. Cut that little burger up in 4, and hey, each of them get 5 fries a piece. Ha 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 ha! Till you find the next meal, bitch. She probably threw the bag down, and when that nigga left, she just threw the pop. She picked the bag up and went in the bathroom and with her nasty ass and ate the McDonald's and still ain't feed the kids shit. Scrambled up on some money, get some noodles. Hey, I ain't no telling, dog. This shit just some bull, man. This modern day, man, people, man, it's a shame on both parts. That she on the next video with weave and all that. Yeah, she be selling her food stamps. You on there with all that weave and shit that got you looking crazy anyway. Anybody with that mind state and all that shake your ass culture and all that, the McDonald's culture and all that, this how y'all gonna be. This how y'all, this how y'all carry on or live out here, man. Don't make no sense, man. So yeah, it's just a shame on both parts, man. It's a shame on this new modern culture. I'm glad I'm not one of you niggas, man. If I was in that situation, I would have been like, hey, oh, you ain't got no food stamps or none of that? Okay. Well, give me my sons, and I'll bring them back when you got some food. If me and her ain't rocking like that, But if I want to make the situation easier and she cool with me, then come let me get my son anytime I want and be in his life. Cause she gotta be letting him see his son if she let him bring him McDonald's every day. So if she let me see my son and like that, I'm gonna come get him and I'm gonna bring her a couple hot Reddies, or I bring her a bag of leg quarters and a bag of rice. But you do that, woman, one day be mad. This nigga done brought me some leg quarters and she ain't got nothing to buy. She ain't bought nothing though. This nigga bought me leg. I buy her some bag of leg quarters, a bag of rice, and a bag of green beans, and a jug of water and a Kool-Aid. I'm like that. And she still wouldn't know what to do with it. How many women would know what to do with it if a nigga would have did that? A 10-pound bag of that. Go ahead and eat, bake some, fry some, barbecue grill some. Shit. Y'all got rice, make some gravy, but that's too much like rice. Cheap ass nigga. He gonna buy his son McDonald's. He gonna buy us back. With some female, most modern females is like that, and that's why they be out here struggling. And that's sad. You can't feed your kids all month, and y'all eat the cheapest of shit, save a lot of ass food, and you can't feed your kids all month off y'all bridge card, off y'all food stamp. And nigga, you ashamed taking that little ass McDonald's over there every day, nigga. Your son gotta survive off that poison, nigga. You could at least, man, buy some stuff where all the kids can eat for a whole day or two. It's just a whole sad situation.